An interesting development in the northwest part of Syria, particularly the area of the city of Aleppo, one of the major cities in Syria. After a long period of stagnation in that area that has been ruled by Syrian rebels or remains of the Syrian rebels, in the last couple of days, the Syrian rebels launched a massive attack across that region, apparently taking by surprise Assad forces and the Iranian-backed militias that are supporting Assad forces. As of now, there are fist fightings going on along this wide region. Reportedly, as of today, the Syrian rebels were able to take parts of western Aleppo and also the city or town of Sarakem that overlook the highway M5 that connects Damascus, the capital of Syria, with the northern part of Syria. This is a very interesting development. The identity of the rebels involved, apparently the major force involved is the Free Syrian Army, one of the major rebel bodies in Syria. It was actually the first one to launch the rebellion in Syria almost more than 10 years ago. Apparently there is some sort of cooperation between that body and other Islamic affiliated rebel forces in this area. They are apparently operating under the central command, at least at this point. I think that the context of this interesting development after a long period of time of stagnation, roughly speaking, are two major issues. One is the defeat of the Hezbollah in its collision with Israel and the most recent ceasefire that has been signed between the sides. Hezbollah has been one of the major forces that basically secured Assad regime in Syria. And Assad, to a large extent, Hezbollah is surviving. However, Hezbollah is definitely today in a very dire situation. Reportedly, in the collision with Israel, it has lost 3,500 militants and some 8, maybe more thousands of other militants of Hezbollah were wounded in the collision with Israel. Obviously, Hezbollah currently is much beaten and weakened than it was, so this could be one explanation. The other one is the engagement and involvement of Russia in the war with Ukraine. However, on the ground, what recently has come out is that the Russian air jets started bombing the rebels in Aleppo. One of the most significant ramifications immediately is that we could expect a major flee of hundreds of thousands of people from this region, with resulting, of course, a humanitarian crisis. So stay tuned. We are following these developments in the northwest part of Syria. Very interesting to follow how Assad regime will calculate its moves ahead. Thank you for watching.